I like Skyrim. Skyrim's great. Skyrim is wonderful. Okay, so got something we have to talk about here for this stream. Got something we have to discuss. And the thing we have to discuss is, for those of you who might have been here Friday night, you're going to notice that we're kind of, at the same location as we were starting Friday night. If you didn't stay till the end of Friday night, you have no idea what's happening. But, just to recap, Friday night's democracy didn't go so well. Not that it wasn't very good for people choosing what to do. That part went fine. It's just that their decisions on what to do didn't really work out in our favor very well. Let's say it this way. Let's just look at it this way. Okay.
Heard me a rumor, boy. Something about you putting bugs in the stew over
Make
at the
yourself at
Sleeping
home.
Giant.
Okay, we'll go outside.
Do this?
Because they're going to be talking to each other. So, last time, at Friday night, we had, essentially, the choice was to do a modded quest, a mod quest, right? A quest mod, whatever you want to say. The choice was to go and do this quest here, Into the Depths. Now, the problem with Into the Depths is that we can get all the way to the end of the quest, but we can't complete it because we're under-leveled for that quest. Like, we just simply are not strong enough to do it. We're under-leveled. So, I'm going to make sort of a, if there is such a thing, I know this is wonderful because of election and all that stuff that's happening in the United States. Yay. But I'm going to make sort of an executive order here, an executive decision here, and say that we're not doing any quest mods or any modded quests until we're over level, let's say 20, okay? So if the mod comes from a quest, we're not going to do it until level 20, unless, of course, it fits in with the narrative. If it's something that's like, if it's something that just makes sense as a transition, then we'll go ahead and we'll do it, okay? We'll just go ahead and we'll do it if we can. But we're not going to do any more modded quests unless we're level 20 or higher, okay? And right now, we are level 4. So that pretty much takes care of that. We're starting right back where we left off. Now, in order to do that really well, in order to do it fair, we're going to go ahead and make the same... Man, it's really dark. Actually, I still don't have a torch, do I? First thing we're going to do is make a torch. Wow, lightning. Very cool. How's the audio levels? Am I too loud? I can turn myself down a bit. I don't want to be like I don't want to be way louder than the game. I like being close to the same levels as the game. So close. I know a lot of Let's Players, a lot of streamers, they like to have their audio be much louder than the game, but I don't. I really like to just sort of immerse myself with the environment.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Well, not yet, but we want to be. But I think eventually we're definitely a mage-centered character, if you will. So that makes sense that we would eventually go to the college. Okay, so we can't use the chopping block because I don't have the hatchet yet. Now the hatchet was over here, so let's go over there and get that. So a few of the decisions in the beginning of this are going to basically be the same as they were on Friday night, because I want to honor those decisions that were made before. And then we'll get the new stuff after that. Oh, where did that chopping block go? There was another chopping block over here. I know there was. Come on. Take firewood. All right, well, we can just take the firewood. That'll help. But I would like the hatchet. There it is. Woodcutter's axe. Got it. Okay. We got a woodcutter's axe. We can make fires and stuff really well now. That's good. Let's go over here. Nope, not the smelter. We have to go this way. We're going to make some torches, because when it's dark, we need it. Okay, so make some torch. We need linen wraps, which we got in Bleak Falls Barrow. I knew they would come in handy. And firewood. So we'll just hit this. Boom. Boom. We'll make 3. That's what I did last time, so we'll make 3. Cool. So now we have torches when it's too dark. Check the needs really quick. Looks like we're peckish, slightly thirsty, but we're not tired. I just woke up, so we're not tired. Okay, so at this point, we need to go and return the claw. That's something we did before. But what we did before also is we talked to Faendal. Faendal is the wood elf that's usually chopping wood over there. We talked to Faendal last time, and I'm going to do the same decisions as we did before. I'm actually going to use some of the footage from the last stream in this episode, and then I'll just kind of twine these two streams together for this episode. So you guys who are watching the streams live, you know the real secret, but episode 3 people who watch episode 3 anyway, they're just gonna have to assume that it was all in the same stream. If you're interested in seeing the stream that we had before, right? If you're interested in seeing the stream as it was, even though it doesn't really go good with the story, let me know if you want to in the comments. If it's something that interests you, if you'll actually watch it. I think it was like 2.5 hours long, maybe longer. Where's the traitor dude? Is he up here? Dude, wake up.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay, good. Now, another thing we also
Thank you
did.
so much. Take a look.
Another thing we also did with Lucan is we bought a spell. So I'm going to go in and see if he has the same spell. It's kind of a RNG as to what he offers at any given time, but he definitely has Frostbite. That's good. We're going to take that. So is there anything else we want to get? Shows the path of the current goal, the water walking, warp, spell ward. Negates up to 220 points of spell damage or effects, instantly breaks when hit with a spell, or hit with a shout. I kind of like this. The thing that makes me not necessarily want to pay for this, though, is that once we go to the College of Winterhold, they pretty much give me this for free. I don't really want to spend money on things I can get for free, but it kind of depends on how long it's going to be until we go to the college. So I don't know. I think going to the college sooner rather than later is a good idea, but at the same time, most of the college stuff is really high. It's all really north, and so it's very cold, and so we're not going to be doing well with Frostfall because of that. So exposure is reduced by 10. I like this actually too. Exposure is reduced by 10 for 30 seconds. When the effect wears off, exposure is gained again. I'm going to get Soothe as well. And I know I'm not asking you guys your opinions on this stuff because mostly I think this stuff is just from the last stream anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that.
All right then.
And I'm just getting ourselves caught up to where we were in the last stream as far as the democracy of the series goes. And then we're going to change pace, and we'll have you guys tell me what you want to do next. So here are the options. So what do you want to do next? You guys can talk about this while I'm doing the other stuff. We can either try one of these quests. We can do some of the miscellaneous stuff. Investigate Brittleshin Pass. Or we can go up to... There's a cabin, actually. There's like a grotto or something. A cabin that's just... what is it? South? South of Riverwood, I think. It's like a secret house. It's got a secret compartment and a shelf and everything. And there's some pretty cool stuff to do there that I usually do, but I haven't done that yet. Or we can go to Whiterun and do that whole bit. So lots of different choices. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and read those as soon as I'm done talking to Faendal. Just got to get ourselves caught up. Got to do the exact same thing as before. Even though if I had to do it again, which I am. But if I had to do it again, I would probably do this differently. But because we made the decisions before, I'm going to stick with it. I don't want to change what we did before.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
What's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope? You don't sound very sure. I'm pretty sure that's the words they used.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay, cool.
All right, then.
So now in the last stream, we decided that we were going to tell Camilla the truth, that our character was not someone who would lie. And also, you know, I don't know if it was just... I don't want to be sexist, but, like, I feel like... maybe it's just me, but I feel like women are a bit more on the... I don't want to use the term romantic side, but I feel like they have a little bit more social consciousness in terms of relationships. So I don't think she would be the type of person that would betray a woman because a man does something or whatever. I don't know. So I think Camilla is in here. And so we'll go here. Riverwood Trader. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm seeing you guys are all coming on in. Nice. Good to see you. For those of you just joining us, this is take 2 for stream number 3, and the reason why it's labeled as take 2 was explained in the beginning of the stream, but I'll just...
We don't sell any imports from Somerset Isle, do we, Lucan?
I'll explain it later.
not.
Hang on.
All right. Do you think maybe we should?
That's really not at the top of my list, no. Please, Camilla, I need you to focus.
Of course, Lucan, of course. I was just... well, never mind.
Hey, Camilla.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Okay, so remember, we decided that she wouldn't lie, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing as we did before.
He what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name. Until next time.
Okay, so now at this point we've caught up to the other stream. I'm gonna actually go to Sven really quick because we also get some money from talking to him. And at that point we would have caught up to the last stream as far as what we can use. And for those of you just joining us, it's take 2 because we had a stream on Friday night. And just to refresh you and recap you, we decided to do Into the Depths. And this is a mod or quest from a mod. We can get all the way to the end of the quest, but we can't complete it because we're very much under-leveled. The ending fight in this quest is just too hard for us. We're only level 4. So I've made sort of this executive decision, if you will, this decree, if you will, that we're not going to do any more quests from mods unless we can verify that there's no level requirement and they can be done at any level. But we're not going to be doing any quests from any mods until we're over level 20 or 20 or higher. And that way we can kind of get around these little level requirements like that because we'll actually be capable of doing something. But right now we're just too weak. We're only level 4 right now, you can see. So lots to work on there. I need to talk to Sven. Last time he was just hanging out outside. Not so lucky this time, but thankfully we're hungry, so we're going to go in there and talk anyway. So let's go into the inn. We're going to do that. So there you go. Hopefully that explanation clears things up for you guys. If not, you can also view the very beginning of the stream. Stream DVR is active on these streams, so you can go back in time at any point in time you want to. You don't have to wait till the stream goes live. You can back up anytime you want. If you go back to the beginning of the stream when it went live, it will explain more information. But I will need a decision as to what we're going to be doing after this. So leave me your thoughts in the comments. We're going to start another quest. I'll show you guys again. Are we going to start another quest? Now, Moon and Star, Into the Depths, Helgen Reborn. I think Helgen Reborn is actually one of those quests we could start early. Because there's not a whole lot of fighting in the very beginning of it, but it is what it is. Are we going to do any of these things? What do you guys want to do from this point? Or do we go to Whiterun? Because that's usually sort of the, I want to say canon, not really canon, but the traditional progression from here is to go to Whiterun. There's also a cabin / cave / grotto or something a little bit south, if I remember correctly, of where it is. I think I know where it is. I think I can walk there without a map, but there's like this little cave or whatever as well, south of Riverwood that has some
What do you need?
some cool stuff to do there as well that we can do even though our level is low. Where is Sven? I'm sure that Sven was in here. I can hear the music, but I don't think the music is actually tied to the musician being here. So I'm gonna wait a few hours and see if he shows up at like 10 or 11, I guess. We'll try 10. Is he here?
Yes.
No, he's not. Oh, wait. Nope, that's Emery. No Sven yet. Okay. I need to
You are
talk.
going to brew a new batch of ale.
I need to
right?
talk to
Like
Sven.
we talked-
And then we can go. That's something that has to happen. Also, we could have the ability to buy this horse if we want to, which sounds really fun. Could also steal it, but I don't know if that's... We do have a criminal background. Remember, our father was killed for numerous crimes. We have a good thieving background. We've been surviving on stealing for the past, like, half decade or more. You can see the backstory in the description down below. A link in the description. Here's Sven right here. This is about where we picked him up last time.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Yeah.
Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
Okay. Also, I told him this before, so I'll do that too.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all.
We got
You had
one
best tell
vote.
the Jarl in Whiterun.
We have one
He
vote to
needs
go to
know about
Whiterun. We
this.
have, sounds like, one vote to try Helgen Reborn as well. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, Helgen Reborn does have some fighting in the very beginning, and I'm not. I mean, I'm sure we can handle it, but Asus might throw me a whole bunch of people, so I don't know. But we can try if you want. There's no commitment to the quest. It's kind of an open world quest that is ongoing, so starting it early is not necessarily bad for the narrative, but it's up to you guys. Oh, why is the frame rates? It's Riverwood. Frame rates are always terrible here. Smelters. What can we do in the smelter? I'm waiting for you guys to vote, which is why I'm here. Now, I'm debating whether or not we should we sell the stuff at the store, or should we melt it down into ingots and use it to expand skills? I don't know. It's an idea. Leave me your thoughts on that too. We can also melt stuff down. We have the ability to melt down pretty much any item in the game into ingots or into furs. We could break down, like this cloak, for example. I can break it down into fur. I can break down a tent into leather straps, and all sorts of stuff. There's all sorts of crafting stuff we have, so leave me your thoughts on that as well. We have one vote to sell stuff, okay. One vote to Whiterun, one vote for Helgen, one vote to sell stuff. Well, we have two votes for Whiterun, looks like. Melting it down will help, to be honest. It will. Yep, it will. Waiting on you guys. I'm going to wait probably, let's say, another minute or so. Let you guys populate your thoughts. Just if you're wondering how much money we have, if that's a factor, we have 726 gold in our inventory, or septums in our inventory right now. We have lots of stuff we can sell, but we also have some materials here that we can use for crafting as well. And having an enhanced crafting ability might be useful. I don't know. Burn it all. More cost effective to melt non-magical items. True, it is. Melt it and sell the ingots. Okay. That's one way we could do it, is sell the ingots. I personally think we would want to make stuff out of them and then sell the stuff we made. Be better for like the whole, money and experience. Keep in mind, we can melt stuff down, we can make stuff out of that stuff, and then sell that stuff we made. That's one way to like really get a whole bunch of experience. I like doing that with like regular old iron swords and all stuff like that. I mean, you can sell an iron sword for what, like 20, 30 gold? But like if you melt it down into 2 bars and you make a couple daggers out of it, you can sell it for like 15 total. So you get a little less gold, but you get the experience too. All right, seem to be in agreement with Phoenix. All right, so
You must be one of those wizards.
let's melt some stuff
from the
down.
college.
What kind of stuff do we want to melt down? We've got a whole bunch of armors. Wish I could do this by value. Here we go. Okay. I don't want to do anything specialty, of course, but like the studded armor, for example, we could sell it for... We're not going to get 75 out of it. That's just like a value, but we're not actually going to get 75, I don't think. Depends on the shop, too. We have trades, we have trade routes, and we have barter, and all sorts of mods that alter the economy, too. So these values aren't necessarily indicative of what we'll get at any given shop. So let's melt some of this other stuff down that we know we're not going to need. So you can see that we have all these different iron ingots that we can do. They're all the same iron ingots. Some of them are actually worth more. So like you can see the 4 That means whatever item we're going to be melting down is worth 4 iron ingots. In this case, an ancient Nord greatsword is worth 4 iron ingots. Like, wow. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna turn my mic up just a tad. There we go. I'm thinking we're gonna do that. Ancient Nord greatswords are not really worth anything. And on top of that, we're not really a greatsword kind of character. So we'll get 4 iron ingots from that, which is really nice. Banded iron armor. I'm not sure how useful that will be, but we do have 2 of them. So we can sell, we can break down 1. Okay. Iron daggers. We don't need the iron daggers. Let's break them down. Arrows. We can also do arrows. We can break down the lantern. I'm gonna do that for sure. Iron arrows, ancient Nord arrows, 20 lockpicks, studded armor. There's that studded armor we had. It was worth 75. We're gonna break it down into something that's worth 13. But again, we're gonna have experience and then resell. So that's the kind of thing we're gonna do. Iron war axe. So we have 2 iron war axes, looks like. So we can sell at least one of those. We can do at least one of those. We don't want to do the woodcutter's axe. I'm thinking that's probably good. Yeah, charcoal stick. I don't know what a charcoal stick is useful for. It looks like it's just clutter. I'm not really interested in clutter. Okay. Hurley, how long is the lag between us? I would probably guess it's somewhere between 15 and 20 seconds. But if you want to test it, all I have to do is say a word and then tell you guys to type that word that I say in the comments, and that will be a way to test the lag. So, if you want to test the lag, let's try this. Say haystack. So in the comments, type haystack. And then I'll tell you how long it was that I said it and from the time that you guys actually typed it. That would be one way to do it. Let's go to the furnace here, the blacksmith forge. And let's see what we can make with this. We have a whole bunch of ingredients now, so I'm thinking probably... I'm also looking at the comments as well, trying to... Okay, there's the comment. So it's about 30 seconds. You guys can... It's about half a minute is the delay. So let's see, what can we make here? We can make iron stuff. Painted iron shield. Leather hood. Leather and steel circlet? Really? Circlet. I always say circlet. I don't know why. Please don't tease me. It will happen again. Circulet is just, for whatever reason, it comes out of my mouth. Okay. Leather and steel circlet. If you guys weren't familiar, if you didn't see the last stream, you probably didn't get this notification, but we actually can wear circlets with hoods. So we can wear both of them and enchant both of them. So we'll have some pretty good stuff going on there later on. But typically when we're doing things for experience and gold, we're just doing things on value. So I'm just going to go to sort this by value. And it looks like the most valuable thing we can do is this iron nadashi. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but it's there. It takes 4 iron ingots and 3 leather strips. Okay, let's make that. I'm thinking we can maybe make something that would be useful to us as well. So what about, like an iron katana would be really cool to have. Although I'd rather have steel, but we don't have the... Well, we kind of do. Hang on. Now, if I go to Alvor here, I would love to steal those. And maybe I'll come back one night and steal those, but...
Whatever you need. The finest weapons and armor.
We do have to get the scimitar. That's something we did last time. But the way I'm editing this series together, we don't have to get the scimitar. The way I'm editing the series together, it was something I did. Nobody really voted on it, I don't think. But if you want the scimitar, we'll have to find it and get it. Which I don't see it in here. I see a steel claw, which is kind of cool. Steel dagger, great sword. Now these ingots, I'm not gonna pay 88 for them, especially when they're sitting right there by his feet and I can steal them. But it's still they're there. The scimitar is not in his inventory this time. It is a bit of an RNG. Oh, here he goes. Heavy steel scimitar. Okay, it is in his inventory this time. All right, you guys want to buy this? 110 gold. 110 septums to buy this. Well, let me know. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, if we want to buy the sword, let me know. I'm going to just continue making some stuff from our iron bars here. All right. So, I'm thinking... Oh, let's see. I'm reading your comments too. A lot of the series, if you've never been at the Democracy Series stream before, there is a lot of waiting and voting and reading because it is about your guys' votes. So, but that's what we have the other wakizashi. This looks cool. Kind of like this sword. I could make this. I don't have to buy it. It does 12 damage. What does that scimitar do? I don't know what the scimitar does. I'm interested in... I think it was 13 damage. Iron Katana is also 13 damage, and I can make it. Okay, hold on a second. Before you start voting for a scimitar, let's take a look at a katana, okay? The Iron Katana is something I can make, which means I don't need to pay for it. It does 13 damage and weighs 11. Okay, now if I come over here...
You looking for a new blade? The finest weapons.
Okay, 13 damage, weighs 11. The scimitar does 17 damage and weighs 13. So it will do more damage. Weighs a little more, but it will do more damage. But I have to pay for this one. I can make the katana for free. Let me know your thoughts. Let's see. Let's see. What are we going to make else with these bars? I need to make enough. I haven't got your votes yet, so I do need to make sure I keep enough stuff to make the katana in case you guys want to do that. I also have the saber, cutlass. Just kind of like a... Yeah, it weighs less than the katana, and it does the same damage. Iron cutlass. Wagazashi. Does slightly less than the katana, but it's also much less weight. And the less things weigh, I think the faster we can use them. So the DPS might be higher, I don't know. Up to you guys. Katana's faster. It's true. Looks like the cutlass is there too. The tanto, which is really short. Kind of all the same artwork too. Or we could just go all knuckles. I don't know. Up to you guys. I want to make sure I have enough to get the weapon that we're going to be getting, so. This is a great sword. It takes 2 hands. We're not going to use this. Katana over scimitar, okay.
I could do for you, sir? You want to keep healthy?
Katana's faster, okay.
How about you make some armor?
Sounds like we have 2 votes for the katana.
You have the right raw materials.
Oh, we're getting
Make some
hungry.
armor. Got it. Just need to, yeah. What do you mean by raw materials? What?
Who is this?
Start by tanning some leather on the rack. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing.
Oh, right. I knew that.
What? Okay, I don't remember that dialogue before. That's funny. Alright, that must be interesting NPCs or something. Alright, sounds like we have katana. Wakizashi, we have 1 for Wakizashi, many for katana. I think we're going to make the katana. So, let's grab... Where'd it go? Katana, right here. 11 and 13 iron katana. We're going to make this. Now, before we get started on anything else, let's come over here and refine it.
Whatever you need. You looking for a new blade?
No,
Aye.
I want to use the grindstone. Let's refine it while we're here, before I lose the materials to do so. Iron katana. And we'll just make it fine for now. It doesn't increase it much, but it's something, you know? And that's good. So there we go. Tapered battle staff. Woodcutter's hatchet. I wonder if making this fine would... Yeah, it probably wouldn't help me much. This, we're going to want to sell. I don't think we can really... I don't think the value goes up enough to give it a bar. So I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, so let's come out here really quick. And let's see our new sword. I don't know if dual sheath redux is going to mess up on me. It probably will. I haven't fixed that problem yet, so I may have to just get rid of dual sheath redux, which is not really something I... Well, actually, can I do that right in the... I think I can. Can I do that right in the menu here? Start and stop. If I hit uninstall here, I think it actually removes it entirely from my save, which might be kind of nice. but... Or actually, let's try this. Dual Sheath Redux. Start in general. Let's say... Now, it's going to put the shield on back, but I think it also puts... Let's take it off the player for now. And see if that fixes the problem we had before. And if we have the problem again, then you'll know what it is. If we don't have the problem again, then it doesn't matter. There's our katana. Oh, yeah. See how she grabs it off of her back? That's what I wanted to avoid, is her grabbing it off of her back. I really like how she runs with it, though. These new animations are great. Sweet. And then when she puts it away, she's also going to put it on her back, which is not what I want. So I'm thinking I need to do something with dual sheath. Whoops, wrong one. If I take it off of... If I say off of the shield as well... she'll still do it. I think maybe I need to restart the game.
Hiding out somewhere
I might need to restart the game for that to happen, but we'll see. I might just try and get rid of that altogether. I don't know. A Japanese blade is way too sharp for normal combat. Really? I don't know. We had a vote. It's katana. We're good. All right, let's go ahead and make as much as we can with the rest of the raw materials. We'll sell it, and then we'll go wherever you guys voted to go, which sounds to me close like you're mixed on that. So you still have to tell me where we're going. Let's look at iron fittings. Oh, I can't make hardly anything now. Oh, wait, we have to go to weapons. Huh. Or armor. Yeah, armor is actually, I think, better for experience, right? Barbarian armor. Light armor. 59 armor. I'm going to make that just to see what it looks like. Oh, that's actually a lot of resources, though. Iron buckler. What's about weapons? Can we do any more weapons? We can make another katana. Guess that's good to do. And now I think we're out of resources. Yeah, all we can do are the buckles now. We have one steel ingot in our inventory. So let's sell some of this stuff.
What can I do for you?
Oh, can I sell to you?
Greetings, stranger. The name's Jormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed.
What?
Or need a letter delivered?
Wow. No, no, and maybe. Do you have a quill? You shouldn't sell so hard, boy. It makes you look desperate. Unfortunately, lad, I need no such services. Wow. Interesting. I don't need anything.
Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere.
Ooh, can I have it? Can I have the recipe? At least you're showing initiative. You're really bad at this.
That's right. And I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule.
Wow. That's actually an offer. I'll consider it.
Really? I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word.
Wow. He's really desperate. I could have him as a follower. I don't know how good he is. Probably not very good, but that's kind of interesting. That's nice. You're fairly young for someone living on his own. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I'm pretty young myself. Do you have a job in town? I don't know. I just thought I could...
Farewell.
That's cool. Okay. I think that's interesting NPCs. I think that's a mod. That's nice. Let's talk to Alvar.
Fancy robes. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna sell some stuff. Painted round shield is actually the same. It's the same armor, but it's less weight. I don't know what it looks like, but it's same armor, less weight. Makes sense. Oh, wait, I almost did it. Oh my gosh, almost did it. I told you, it's going to happen. It will happen. I will end up buying something when I want to sell something. It's going to happen. Hana, that's our inventory is over here. Much more realistic. I didn't even think I had that stuff. Ancient Nord armor broken. We want to sell that. It's only worth 4 because it's broken. We'll get rid of it. Barbarian armor is only worth 31. It looks interesting. I might actually put it on first. Let's see what the barbarian armor looks like. Might be able to do something with that. If I take barbarian armor, here we go. Let's get the cloak off and the backpack off. Where's the backpack? Here we go.
All right, then.
This is barbarian armor. Not exactly very much armor in this, is there? Not a whole lot of armor. But it looks kind of sweet with the katana, doesn't it? I mean, if you just kind of... You wanted to... Oh, hang on. Yeah. It looks sweet with the katana until she draws it out of her back. Okay, well, we had our fun with this outfit. She got a six-pack. Look at that. See the six-pack? You can kind of see the six-pack. All right. Go back with... Let's see. This is a sleeveless fur armor. It's so like some of these armors are really. Some of these new armors is really immersive. I just love it. It's called immersive armors for a reason, I guess. How about we go? Yeah, the robes. What's the difference between these two things? I think they're the same. One's blue. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. But I can't wear a hood with this, I don't think. I think that's the difference. This is gonna do the same as this, but I can't wear I don't think I can wear a hood with it. If I say, where's the magic hood? Where's the mage hood? Do I not have it anymore? Novice hood. Yeah, I can't wear the hood with that outfit, so. Okay. So we're gonna go with these ones and that hood. Yep. And then the, yeah, we can wear the ring. It doesn't hurt us any. Where is the amulet? Oh, we don't have that because that was, okay, that was the last stream. Never mind. We got an amulet that gave us better prices in the last stream. Do the backpack and we'll do the cloak. Fur cloak. It's here somewhere, I know it. It's gonna be here. Thick fur hood. I feel like it's like right in front of my nose. The fur cloak. There it is. Okay. Let's sell some stuff.
Whatever you need. Buy Ismir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Alright. How about we go for
The
sale?
finest weapons and armor.
And then we're going to have to... let's do... Hana first. Weapons, that's what we made. We made weapons. We're going to keep the longbow, I think. It's a little slower draw, but the damage output is definitely better. So we're going to keep that. Let's sell the short bow. Battle axe of poison. It's kind of a big axe. This is a great sword. We're going to sell that. Yeah, Warhammer, battle staff. We can sell that. This is the katana, and we also have this one, which is fine. We're going to keep the fine one, sell this one. And then the Nord arrows aren't worth anything, so we won't sell those. Thankfully, they also don't weigh anything. I think we sell this battle axe, too. It might be nice, though, to save this for disenchanting later. I think I kind of want to save this for disenchanting. Because learning that enchantment might be nice. Causing poison might be nice. We can enchant like a bow and stuff, you know. Hide Boots of Innocence. We're going to save this too. Because this might be nice to disenchant later as well. This fine helmet, it came in handy. The thing is, like the barbarian armor, it provides very little coverage. Like no coverage from the elements. But it somehow manages to be better armor than this fur sleeveless. It just doesn't make any sense. Like statistics-wise, there's more armor in this frickin' bikini than there is in this basically full core coverage. I'm gonna sell the barbarian armor because it doesn't make any sense. And I think that's good. We can use our pelts to create some things too.
Hello.
So let's use some pelts. We're gonna up our smithing skills and stuff a little bit, our crafting skills and abilities.
You sure look like you could use some help.
God, this guy. Let's make some leather. Leather is very useful. So we're going to make some leather out of all the
Anything you need?
wolf plates and stuff.
Anything you need?
Fur plate. I like to keep one fur plate, I think. Wolf pelts. All the wolf pelts are going to become leather. Cave bear pelt. We can get leather out of that. There we go.
Anything you need?
Not right now, man. Thanks for asking. Leather
You sure
strips.
look like you could use some help.
Let's get a bunch of leather strips, too. Okay. I think we're good with that now for now.
You sure look like you could use some
So
help.
where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Are we going to... Are we going to Whiterun? Are we going back to the cabin? Over there? There's like a cabin over there we're going to eventually go to. I just don't know if you want to do it now or not. Or we can try something else. I'll give you one last look at the quests. I think Before the Storm is the main quest. So Raylof's sister Gerdur asked me to take word of the dragon attack in Helgen to the Jarl of Whiterun. With a request for soldiers to protect Riverwood, I should head north from the town to find the Jarl's namesake city. So that's the main quest. We also have By the Light of the Moon, which is another quest mod. This takes you to Elsewhere, which is the Khajiit homeworld, or home island, or city, or you get it. Miscellaneous. Also, there's a couple of things in here. We can speak to the Jarl of Windhelm to become part of the Stormcloak Rebellion if we want to, if that's something that people decide. We're going to wait, I think, to join the Civil War. It doesn't make much sense for us to join on as a soldier right now. And investigate Brittleshin Pass. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can do there, so... Looks like we have mostly votes for Whiterun. So, go to the Mine by the Stones. The Mine by the Stones is Into the Depths. And that's what we tried last stream. We're not going to do that this stream. We did that last stream, which is still an unlisted stream. If you guys want to have access to the unlisted stream that we did last time, it will kind of break the story because we're backtracking. Oh, I got to go this way. This is Whiterun's this way. It will kind of break the story a little bit because we're backtracking, but if you want to have access to that, let me know in the comments, and I'll just throw a link to the streams in the description of this video or whatever after the stream's done. Speaking of after the stream is done, if you haven't joined our Discord channel yet, it's grown quite a bit in the last couple of days, thanks to opening it up. And if you haven't joined the Discord channel yet, consider doing so. It's pretty fun hanging out with you guys, and after the streams. Or after this stream, we're going to have sort of an after-stream party, if you will, where I'm basically just going to hang out in a chat room. We're going to open up a voice chat channel, and anyone who wants to come and hang out and talk and whatever and chill for half hour, 45 minutes or whatever, I'll be around. So if you want to, join the Discord channel. Link in the description. Ooh, maybe there's a link in the description of this video. I think there is. If there isn't a link in the description of this video, then there will be. But... in the meantime, if you're watching the stream and you still want to do it, you can just visit our channel. Visit the actual channel page itself. You know, click the name, Hot Tips. Visit the channel, and then in the little links in the banner, upper right corner or whatever, where the banner image is, you'll see a little button for Discord. And that will take you right there as well. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we're on our way down to Whiterun. Strolling down. I was kind of hoping to meet... yeah, like random people, like this guy who's got a backpack on, just kind of like mine. Who's this? It's a Khajiit, the liar.
Maik wishes you well.
Maik. That's it?
Maik knows why Falmar are blind. It has nothing to do with the Dwemer disappearing. Really.
Okay. Thank you for that. I was actually curious why the Falmar were blind, but you've told me nothing, so thanks. I love how people are always like, I know the answer to this. It is not this. Okay, just lead with the answer then, unless you don't want to tell me. Because if you tell me the answer, then I'll know what it isn't already. Kind of comes with that. Let's grab the mountain flowers. We're gonna grab a whole bunch of alchemy ingredients on the way, because it's really good to do that. Alchemy is gonna be a huge source of revenue. I hear something. Oh yeah, got you by the ears, buddy. Oh, 3D sound is awesome. Love 3D sound. I am hungry. I can hear it. Hungry, thirsty, slightly tired. Let's go ahead and fix that. Hungry, seared slaughterfish, stale food, disgusting. Wow, it didn't throw it away. Okay. Guess I'll need to pay attention. Potatoes. These are good. Still hungry? Really? Okay, how about some bread? And then we'll have some boiled water. Need more water, okay. How about that? Is that better? Come on now. Thirst has been quenched, good. Cheese wedges. Can I have a bit more? Okay. Good goat cheese wedge. Okay, good. We're good now. We had a whole bunch of food. We haven't eaten in a while. I guess I understand. It's cool. Oh gosh, look at how beautiful this place is, guys. Have you seen Skyrim this beautiful before? I mean, maybe you have. You probably have if you have a great PC with EMB and stuff like I am, but just look at this. This is just... I love it. Love it. I am still debating whether or not we're going to be going to the special edition. Still up in the air. It
What do you
really...
need?
It really, really depends on mod compatibilities over the next month or so. But we may. And if I do, there's a good chance that a lot of our stats and stuff will change. So we'll have to maybe do a revote if I do that. So I'm not sure if that's worth it, but there are some little tiny quirks here and there that maybe make me think I should. It's including frame rate drops and stuff, like right around here. Huh?
I'm getting out of here. Someone do something.
Hello, wolf. Random spawns. Thank you. I saved that man's life.
Need something?
I don't need anything. Maybe some payment. I saved your life, Knight of the Faith. Knight of the Faith? What?
Need something?
Knight of the Faith will not talk to me. Okay. Fair enough. Knight of the Faith. Pelagia Farm. Pelagia? I don't know how to pronounce that. Now, you may not have recognized Whiterun like this, but Whiterun has a market out front now. If you see. Whoops, I bumped my mouse. Whiterun has a market out front now. Lots of people, all busy people. Lots of cool things happening. Another thing that I just noticed, which I'm a little bit surprised of, and those of you who play this game will recognize it or know it. Oh, there they are. The giant never showed up for me. Unless it was, you know what, I bet the giant was alive while I was dealing with that stupid wolf. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So they just killed the giant, and now she's gonna patronize me.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I tried my best. You didn't look like you didn't look like you needed any help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Ah, sounds like a waste of time. I don't know, like, would we be interested in this kind of thing? Solving problems if the coin is good enough? I mean, sounds like a job. Is that something that our character would be interested in? I don't know. But it doesn't matter which one way or the other here. It won't really matter what I say. So we can think about whether or not we want to join the Companions.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Okay, so somehow he's really injured. Farkas. He's like really injured, and I can't talk to him. But I can... Oh, just an iron arrow out of the... I was hoping to get like a giant's toe or something. Ayla the Huntress.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Yes, it's a good hunt.
I'll take my leave then.
Yeah, you take your leave. Okay, so we are here in Whiterun. I guess we're going to go and talk to the Jarl. For whatever reason, I still have blood on me from... I don't think I should have blood on me if I'm going to go talk to a Jarl. Might want to get dressed in something else. It's still blood. Well, I guess I can't get rid of the blood. Maybe it'll go away on its own. Who knows? That's kind of nice. Kinda. Eh. If I put the... Yeah, now there's no blood on my robes. Okay. It just happens. The way it is. By Izmir.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well,
Okay.
sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgerd.
Uthgerd.
Gone longer.
Her journey that I overheard and have a quest for now. We'll come back to that later. Yep, caught red-handed. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to, for those of you, there was a spammer in the comments just now. I had to ban him. Barack Obama. Obviously not the real Barack Obama, but...
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, the Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Yeah, why in the world would anyone pay him? I don't understand that.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Sweet. It's always good to say you have, like, anything that works with your persuade, if you think you can persuade. Which, speech skill is a huge deal, especially for quest mods. So, the next time we level up, consider, like, long-term effects of stuff. The combat strength, combat stuff is not the only thing that matters. So, you'll have to keep that in mind, democracy people. Let's open this up. I need to take a drink. Dry throat. Okay, cool. Well, first time we've been in Whiterun. First time we've been in Whiterun.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
I don't think I would be wearing this heavy cloak right now. I feel like we're just walking around with all of our hiking gear and we don't need to be. So maybe we... I don't know, let's just change it up. Let's just look a little different. Let's just, I don't know. Let's just take the hood off.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
You're being mean.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
You're willing to back those words.
Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Okay, well this is the new Whiterun. It's not a whole lot's changed. The weather's a little bit more harsh because you got a thunderstorm going on right now. Textures have all been revamped, lighting is all different, and there are going to be a lot more people as well. Going to be anyway. We're going to see the Jarl. Maybe we put on a travel cloak or something. Yeah, that might look better. There's a little bit of clipping in the shoulders, but whatever. Let's go up and talk to the Jarl. Tell him the news. I love how, like, with all these different NPC mods...
honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Harsh. Harsh.
Saphir. Wait, You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
What are you guys arguing about?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help finding the sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Okay, cool. We can also get some training from him if we want to. Do we want to get any one-handed weapon training? Because he can train us.
I can teach you a few things.
Do we want to do that? Light weaponry? I mean, this is like one-handed weapons. We're going to be using that. I mean, we just got a katana for, you know. It would cost us 220, and it would up our skill. Now, I must say that paying for these skills, a little pro tip here, paying for these skills, usually not a good idea if your progress towards a level is already fairly far off. You usually want to wait until you're, you know, you usually want to wait until you have leveled up already and you have almost no progress towards a level before you pay. At least from my understanding of it. But we're only halfway, so it's not a huge deal. If we want to, say yes. If we don't, say no. And I won't, and I'll continue to the Jarl. Man, voice is really getting me. Alright, so looks like we have one yes. We have one that said kill some rabbits instead. Okay. Phoenix seems to agree with that one. It's up to you guys. No, we have a no vote. Nah, no. Okay. That's good enough for me.
Find that sword. Please, bring it to me.
Oh, yeah. We have a sword quest now. So he gave us a quest. It is find Amren's family sword inside White River Watch. So we can look for the family sword if we want to as well. We also have speak with the leader of the companions at Jorviskr. That's something we can do later as well if we want to. Mead Hall in Whiterun, yeah. Okay, so we're currently going this route before the storm. Okay, let's go this way. Up we go. I see someone in the comments saying that their Whiterun looks better than mine with like 200 plus mods. Okay, I have 200 plus mods installed, and I have to stream a lot. So texture revamps, E&B overhauls, 2K textures throughout most of the place, and I am forced to play in 1080p because I have to stream at good frame rates. But this isn't a pissing contest, but I will say that I probably could do just as well as you could if I didn't have to stream the series. Dragon's Reach discovered. Let's go. Man, I'm gonna keep coughing, I swear. I'll try and do it during the transitions so I can cut it out.
From Helgen is true. Well, there's no telling what it means. My lord, please.
What would you have me do then?
Oh,
Nothing?
she sees me.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Easy, Erleth. Just here to tell you about the dragon.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Should have wore my bikini. Just kidding. Ah, just kidding.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I did. I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut my head off. Interesting. That would reveal that we're a criminal. Dragon destroyed Helgen. Last I saw, it was heading this way. Imperials were about to execute Stormcloak or Ulfric Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked. Now, if I was role playing this as a real story, right? Which I guess we kind of are. This right here would reveal that we're a criminal and we are going to be executed. This would tell him the bare minimum And this would tell him that, well, that Imperials almost won the war, but might give him some sort of implication that Ulfric had something to do with the dragon, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just maybe tell him the bare minimum. Yeah, I think that's what I would probably do.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Yes, get out of my hair.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
Hell.
You've done Whiterun a service.
I mean...
And I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do.
He just gave me the bikini suit again.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
Particular talents? You don't know anything about me.
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
It's the one thing I always thought was a little bit breaking in the immersion of things, is that, like, suited to my particular talents. Like, what does that even mean? Like, you don't know anything about me. I just sort of showed up and told you I've seen a dragon. There's no talent in that. And I was told to come here. Well, actually, I never told him that I was told to come here by the guys at Riverwood, so maybe... I don't know. I just feel like they really, really hold your hand and tell you, do this, and we already know that you're great, and I don't know.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Yeah, stone tablet. Gee, I wonder where that is. We already got it, because we did that. Remember the dragon stone tablet that we got when we searched for the claw? That's what that was. All right, where am I going and what am I fetching? What does this have to do with dragons? Just tell me what you need me to do. Interesting. This kind of leads me to believe that we would be kind of desperate, which I don't think we are at this point. All right, where am I going and what am I fetching? I feel like that is kind of like too ambitious. Like, oh man, I'm really into an adventure, and I'm not sure we are. So I'm gonna choose the second one. What does this have to do with dragons? I mean, the only reason I'm not giving you guys a choice and I'm just kind of choosing like this without your input is because what I say here has no consequence whatsoever on what he tells me. His reaction will be different, but the end result is the same, and so there's no point in like asking you guys to vote.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Simplicity? You mean this stone tablet that we already got in the last quest?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Right. So what about my reward? Am I more concerned, and again, this doesn't matter, but the thing I'm trying to rationalize here, it doesn't matter what you guys choose, it's the same result, but am I more concerned about a reward for doing these tasks, or am I more interested in what's going on? See, I kind of feel like I'd be more interested in what's going on, but I don't know. That's just kind of me. I'm going to do this.
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Wait for me.
Okay, cool.
Farengar.
Uh-oh. He's being summoned. I hear her. There she is.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Oh,
you
dear.
should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I was standing in his way.
I'd take
That's
this
why.
a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Yes, it's so urgent we should walk there.
Let's go.
Now they'll run. Kind of.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here.
I want to show the Jarl what his outfit that he gave me looks like.
Down to the barracks for some food and rest.
Oh, stop.
You've earned it.
Ah! I need to get this off, too.
Irileth, you'd better gather
This
some
is the outfit
guardsmen
the
and get
Jarl
down
gave
there.
me.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very...
Now, let me just pause this. Does this make sense to anyone else? I mean, I know, it's taking you out of the story or whatever, but let's think about this for a second. What have I actually done for the Jarl of Whiterun, right? I've come to the city, at someone else's instructions telling me to do so. Of course, I didn't tell him that, so okay, let's say. I've come to the city and I've told him I saw a dragon. And then, I went and got his mage a dragon stone, right? And that's kind of all I've done. And now I've received 2 personal gifts from him, and I have permission to purchase property, and I'm being told to accompany his people to go and see the other dragon because I am now a dragon expert. I don't know. I feel like as far as the early quest goes, as far as like the Whiterun thing goes, I always feel like it's just a little bit over the top in terms of what they think of you.
Would you like to see this dragon?
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Yeah, you seem like you're very cautious. I believe her. I mean, I was just walking up the steps and she approaches me with her sword drawn, so I believe her. Let's put on... Well, there's a couple of things we have to do. One, because you guys are telling me to do it, and that's the whole point of the series. But 2, because I need different stuff on. Pretty much. I'm gonna wear these boots. Let's do novice hood. And I don't think there's anything else here that's... Like, we don't need to stay warm. We're in Whiterun. We don't need to stay warm. But the armor is important. I don't know how important yet, but it is important.
I envy you
my caps lock is messed up. Hang on.
chance to
There we
see
go.
this dragon up close.
Yes, see the dragon up close. That's what I want to do. First thing I want to do here is we need to buy some spells from him. And it's a really good idea
It
to
seems
do
this
that.
damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Tom Dooley in the comments says, how do I know I'm the only one getting the arrow special treatment? Because I'd like to think that I'm special, okay? I don't know. I'm just having fun with it now. How do you enchant weapons and armor? What have you got for sale? Are you the only wizard in Whiterun? Where can I learn more about magic? What are the duties of the court wizard? Have you encountered any dragons? Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials? Lots of things we can investigate. I'm just going to go for the sale for now. If we want to know more about him, we can.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
I think the robes probably gave me away. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of money, right? We have 882 gold, but Farendar has a lot of really great stuff for us later on. It's going to be very helpful later on. You guys wanted to buy spells. I totally agree with the sentiment, especially since we really don't have any spells that can shoot like long distance. Like against a dragon right now, we're kind of limited to a bow, and when it lands, I suppose we can get it close to it, but we're pretty much a bow right now. So what kind of spells do we want? What are we looking for? There's a lot to choose from here. Asking you to choose which one is probably a bad idea because it's just going to take too long. So why don't you tell me the type of spell that you think we should get, okay? And I'm not talking about illusion or destruction or whatever. I'm talking like, what do you think I should look for in terms of what is important to buy? We only have 882 gold, so probably not going to be able to buy a lot of the really good stuff. Some of the stuff is like maybe advanced for us. Like the Conjure Flame Atronach actually is not too advanced for us. This is a step up from our current one. So right now we have a weak one. This would give us a strong one, but it's too much money, so we can't get it. So what kind of stuff should we get? We have a vote for Candlelight and Mage Light, all very good utility spells. Let's see how much those will cost. Mage Light is here. Mage Light is a ball of light that lasts 66 seconds and sticks where it strikes. So this is like a way for me to shoot a ball of light somewhere and have like my own little torch on the wall or my own little lantern on the wall, which is kind of nice. And then Candlelight, if I recall correctly, is a spell that does kind of the same thing, except it hovers above your head the whole time instead of being something you shoot out. And Candlelight is here. Yeah, hovering light. So this is 375, and the other one is 741. We cannot buy them both. If it was me and I had to choose between the two of those, I'd definitely go Mage Light, just because this takes all of our money. We can get the other one. That's like having a torch with us all the time, and we can still buy another spell if we want to. So pretty much everybody's saying lights, so that's something that we're definitely going to look into and do. Low magic cost per use. So I'm kind of thinking, low magic cost per use. Oh, that's for healing, right? So we also have somebody telling us for healing, and I kind of like that idea too. So I'm thinking a Candlelight is definitely what we're going to be doing for this. So let's buy Candlelight. Creates a hovering light that lasts for a minute. Okay, we've got that. Somebody mentioned healing. Mandy mentioned healing. So what do we have that might heal us? There's a lot of spells in here, like so many things. Apocalypse and Percus Maximus together. It just adds so much cool stuff. I don't even know like the names of some of these things. I wish I could categorize them, by the type, but I can't do that. They're all labeled Spell Tomb. So, but what I can do is maybe just kind of go down the list here with my keyboard like this. So this is a restoration spell, Aura Chastise, 385. Toggleable aura that blocks regenerative abilities of undead creatures. That's not going to help us right now. It's not really a Blight, bolt of poison that inflicts 4 points of damage per second for 15 seconds. Ooh, that's a restoration spell. 303. Bound Battle Axe. Bound weapons. They're too expensive. Bound Cloak Lesser. Okay, cool. Let's see. Reading the comments here. Is there any spell to make Hillary go away? Don't have any spells like that, sorry. Is there a spell to make Drago stop talking about the election? I have a spell. It's called Moderation. But unless he's like really annoying, then just go ahead and ask him to stop. And if he's really annoying and you guys continue to ask him to stop and he doesn't stop, then we can try the moderation spell. But for now, let's focus on the game. Hopefully Drago can agree that we're here to look at the game. Fast healing. Okay, let's take a look at fast healing. Where is fast healing? Fast healing. Fast healing is 801. I can't afford it. I would love to afford it, but it's 801. I can't afford it right now. Good idea though. Keep good with that. Good idea. Ice spike might be nice. We could do things from a distance with ice spike, so that might be nice. What's ghost walk? Caster is invisible for 11 seconds or until broken, then teleports back where the spell was cast. That's very interesting. Fox skin, flesh of my flesh, lightning bolt, lightning rune. That's mage light again. Mark of decay. That's pretty complicated. Looks like mystic wind. For 11 seconds, restores 5 points of magicka per second while the caster is sprinting. That's interesting. How about phase shift? I do want something that heals. I really do. Recovery. Here, a simple recovery spell. Heals the caster 11 points per second. Restoration. 426. We can afford it. So that's an option. Recovery is an option. See if there's anything else that might be interesting and related to recovery here. Slay living. Not really something that's going to help me. Soul trap, but we're not really ready for that yet. Something that's good to know. Spell ward. That's the other spell we had. 385. Was it the same price from Riverwood? Spell ward? I don't remember what the price was. I'll have to look back in the stream and see if that's the same price. Static skin. The next shock spell you cast is 50% stronger. Nice. Sunfire. Ball of sunlight. Telekinesis. Ooh, telekinesis. Telekinesis, which is the same thing, probably. Can pull an object to you from a distance. Add it to your inventory or throw it. That's pretty cool. Thought steal. Equip the spells the target has equipped. Lasts for 130 seconds or until unequipped. Okay. Warp. For 3 seconds, you move 100% faster, and time is slowed by 50%. That's cool. Water stride, of course. We can walk on water. Weaken gravity. Everyone can jump twice as high. Your falling damage is reduced by 50%. Now think about this. If weaken gravity, right? Now, I'm not going to get it now. It's too expensive and it's irrelevant. But think about this. If we were to, say, find the exit to a cave, right? Instead of the entrance, we find the exit. We enter the exit. Usually when you enter the exit, you're greeted with like this platform that's above you that you can't reach because you can't jump that high, because you're supposed to be coming from that direction and fall down to the exit, which is what we did in Bleak Falls Barrow. You remember in Bleak Falls Barrow, we did that same thing. If we were to find the exit and we had this spell, we could feasibly jump up on that platform and just skip all the nonsense and go right to the ending room, right? I feel like we kind of could if we found the exit and went in there instead of the entrance. I kind of feel like that would be possible. It might even break it to the point where we could just get what we need, like the word wall or something. We might just be able to get what we need without having to deal with any fights. I don't know how that would work, but it sounds interesting. Let's see. You guys are telling me what time it is. That's cool. It's been great. Let's see here. Let's see. Oak Flash might be good for the defense. Bow use. But a basic heal is the best plan. Okay, so it sounds like we're going to go with the heal spell. And that was recovery. Heals caster 11 points per second. So that's what we're going to do. We got recovery spell. We have no gold left. So that's that.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I should. You're right. And we eventually will. Okay. We're going to run out here. And we're tired, so we'll have to probably sleep before we do that. Are we, like, really tired? Let's learn the spells. Frostbite, Candlelight, Recovery. Okay, and then let's actually get some of these on queue here too. So I want to have this in favorites. I want to have Frostbite in favorites. And I want to have... Wait a minute. Sparks Recovery, Frostbite. Didn't we... I'm confused now. We got Recovery from that transaction, right? What was the other spell we got? We got Candlelight, right? I don't see it in here. I don't see the spell. Like, I'm sure we got it. Where did it go? I got soothed a long time ago, but like, where did our Candlelight go? It's not here. Unless I'm totally blind, there's not that many spells to look at. The Candlelight is just flat out not here. What? Did I not just... I just bought that, did I not? I'm so lost. What just happened? What? It's just flat out not here. It's just flat out not here. Hold on a second. Load. Let's I know this is like a terrible thing to do, but hold on, let's save really quick. We'll do a new save. And then we're going to load that Dragon's Reach autosave. Where in the world did that go? It just disappeared. We bought it. I know it did. Hold on.
I only counsel caution.
We're gonna go through this scene again.
What would you have to do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
No, I'm here to kill the Jarl.
Will speak to you personally. Think very carefully about your next move.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, that's the one I want.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl
dragon
of
is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold
I have to go through this again.
my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
I bought the heal and the light
Yes,
spell.
my Jarl.
Like, I bought
If you'll
recovery
excuse
and the
me,
light spell.
I'll return to my duties.
And I paid
That would be best.
like 700 gold for that stuff.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service.
Yeah, I have.
I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go talk to Farengar again. I need to figure out why Finnis is doing that too. Like, I'm a little annoyed that every time I go to a dialogue option, Finnis does that. And like, we don't have anything. I mean, like, this doesn't conflict with this. These two things do not conflict with each other. Neither does this one. So I'm thinking that, I don't know why these two things are conflicting. Let's just turn them off for now. I'm gonna turn them off for now. just because I don't know why that's doing that. So now our run is looking weird again. I don't like the default run, but we'll turn it off for a second.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet.
You guys are like, Jizargo stole the spell.
Be
Yes, Jizargo. Can you compete with my spell abilities? Yeah.
Ah, you see, one sure but I began to search for info. I
already saw this.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls. That is
cool. Now I'm
Come
gonna
to Dragon's Reach. Take a look.
Let's do the spells right now so I know this. So 882 gold. He has these spells. I'm gonna buy Candlelight. Okay. Now I'm right here. Candlelight. I click go. Now, let's exit out. Go to items, spell books, Candlelight. I do it. Then I go to spells, magic. It's gone. It doesn't exist. Do you see what's happening here? Like, that is so screwy. And now you know why I'm considering going to Special Edition. Well, see, we solved the problem. By solved the problem, I mean we've uncovered that there is a problem, at least with that spell.
Or mine.
So, there's a problem with that spell. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Maybe it's, I'm hoping it's just a problem with buying it from him. But, I mean, you guys saw it again. I bought it. I learned it, and then I went to my spell book and it's not there anymore. So, like, I don't know what to do about that at all. I'm really kind of confused at what to do about that. But in the grand scheme of things, it's really only a couple $100, you know? It's only a couple $100 gold. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So let's just go back. I don't want to go through the story and stuff again. So it says maybe a refresh for the game would help. Well, okay. That test, refreshing the game, that is what we're doing right now. I just loaded the save. So go back to magic, and it's not there. Totally gone, and we totally learned it. And it's just gone. So in the grand scheme of things, like I said, it's only a couple $100 gold, but I am gonna need to kind of investigate this and get to the bottom of it. So. It's maybe it's some mod. I mean, it could be Apocalypse, but like other Apocalypse spells are working just fine. I think the Lesser Draman is working just fine. Let's come down the stairs. I wanted to follow Aeroleth.
Look what I got.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful.
Huh?
You remembered.
Yes.
You do remember what today is, right?
Of course. We started courting 2 months ago today.
I can't believe you forgot what day it is.
So what's special about today?
He doesn't know. You guys in the comments are saying I should console this, and you know what? I agree. I really freaking agree. So console this. Player add spell 00043324. Spell Candlelight not added to Hana. Look at that. Spell Candlelight not added to Hana. Can't even console it. It's just not added. Why is it not added? Doesn't Okay. Well. Yeah. Got any other ideas? Sorry. Not added.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
Jazargo stole it. Jazargo stole the spell. That's pretty weird. The console says no. That's when you know you've really screwed the pooch. I'm gonna go get a room actually, because I think I'm really tired. My character's really tired, and I'm gonna need to go get a room. So we're gonna do that. Going to the Bannered Mare. No, the mod didn't change the code of the spell. It actually acknowledges that it's candle, right?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
I just love how everyone wants to tell me their story all the time. Yeah, no, it didn't change. Notice the text. It says spell candlelight, not added to Hana, right? Now, Phoenix is saying that I should add mage light if I need it. I would rather find out if there's a problem. But here's what I'll do. I'm gonna save again, because that's what you do before you start trying things. Let's save again. And then we're gonna go with the Mage Light spell, which is 43323. Basic spell basic Mage Light added to Hana, right? So it works. I can add Mage Light, but I cannot add Candlelight. So actually, let's try this. Maybe it's because the game thinks I've already learned it, right? Maybe that's why it's not happening. So how about we do this? Let's load. I know you're guys gonna hate me. Let's load the Dragon Reach save one more time, and try to console it. Let's try to console this right from the beginning, and this save. This is before we purchased it. So let's see this. And also, if a mod removed it as a valid option, then, you know, then it wouldn't have showed up in the store, I wouldn't think. Add spell. Oh, that's Mage Light. My bad. Ah, see? Candlelight added. Okay? Candlelight added. Let's take a look at the magic. And still not there. It's still gone. Even though we consoled it, it's still not here. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Let's go ahead and load this one. I don't know if I actually added. I think I added. I don't know. These are both the same anyway, and the difference in time is negligible. So let's just do it. So I'm going to
we got warm food, warm drinks,
investigate that before the next stream. And it's quite possible, guys, the next stream will be a little bit of ways away, because if this kind of stuff continues, I'm just going to go and get as many mods as I can with SSE and probably just go to Special Edition. But we'll see. I don't want to because the audio sucks, but we might. All right, the first thing I do when I go to the Bannered Mare here is see if I can sleep without paying for it. Let's open this door. Okay, it's owned. But if he doesn't see me, then I can probably sleep in this bed. Oh, there's a book underneath the... Yeah.
Sing you a special song tonight, beautiful lad.
Okay, now she's been living her entire life, remember?
I'm working.
Being a thief.
You're always working.
Living off of things, right? So,
much time
let's see. I'm detected now?
Mikhail is quite the songbird.
I'm
Maybe
detected?
he's the reason you're here all the time.
Hidden.
Aye, the bard's got talent. I'll give him that.
If I sleep here when it's hidden...
Make sure his music is the only thing you're admiring.
Yeah, whatever. The rooms aren't that expensive anyway, but I only have 81 gold,
Oh,
so...
John, darling, you know you're the only stone-biting...
Oh, it won't let me sleep in an owned bed anyway. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll pay for it.
Ah, that's my girl.
You know what? Screw paying for it.
If it's a mercenary you're looking.
Let's camp.
There's no...
Let's camp. We gotta up that skill anyway, right? Let's do that. We got firewood. We got all the stuff we need. Let's just do it.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I want to run an inn someday.
You need more experience if you want to run an inn someday. I don't. That thunder sounds so good, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm gonna run this way. Now, I don't think I can camp in town. I think the guards will frown upon that. But let's just see. If I camp back here when no one sees me, right? Will they actually care if I camp back here? I don't think they will. I'm gonna take a chance on that. Because they normally don't like you doing it in town. Won't let me place it. Won't let me place it at all in town. Okay. Fair enough. Yes. Oh, camping here is illegal. You can be fined if a guard sees you. I see. Yeah, I probably will not want to do that, so. Okay, we'll go outside the town. We'll sleep outside. Question below says, why doesn't he have the mod Open Cities? Because it conflicts with way too many things, the other things I have installed. And I would rather have the other things installed than Open Cities. That's why I don't have it. That's the only reason I don't have it. Because it conflicts with too many things. Alright, we're freezing up here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let's try again. There we go. We want to do the tent. You really won't let me camp here? This is still considered inside the city walls? Fine. Let's go this way then. Alright, look, the Khajiit can do it over here, so I can too, right? If the Khajiit can do it, then so can I. There we go. Yeah, I probably want to be somewhere that's not... Probably want to be somewhere level. This is okay. Place it here. And you know what? Let's make a fire too. Why not? Let's make a fire like right here. Because it's good to get that skill up. So let's use the fire pit. We're gonna take and make some wood shavings, I guess. And we'll use we'll use the firewood kindling, I guess. Add fuel kindling. Okay, we need to add tinder. So we could add the wood shavings. I like that idea. Let's do that. And then let's use the strike stone. What's the difference between cancel placement and back? If I cancel placement, it will stop the tent from being possible to place. If I say back, it's telling the game that I don't want to place it there, but I still intend to place it. So back would be like, go back to finding a place to place the tent, to where cancel placement would be canceling the fact that I'm placing a tent, if that makes sense. Let's do the wood shavings. I don't have any firewood, really? Okay, well, that's lame. Alright, so let's use the skills. We got camping skill upgrades, so let's do that, I guess. Cool. Oh. Perks to increase, interesting. It doesn't say I can do this. Didn't it just say I could? Or maybe it was endurance. I thought it just said I could do that. Probably wrong. Ooh, 70% progress for this one. Increase warmth rating by 20. Right, so the endurance perks are really nice. So let's exit this, and I'm gonna eat something really quick before going to bed, just because I don't want to be super starving when I wake up. So I think that'll probably do it. And then we'll use the bedroll. Yes, sleep. And let's sleep until, I don't know, 8 hours is probably fine. And then yeah, I think I'm going to take a short break for myself. We'll be right back. I'll take a short break. And we'll go ahead and do the dragon thing when I come back, because that sounds like a really cool thing. The dragon thing, I mean. So, thanks for watching so far, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm only going to be probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. And we'll be right back. And the game literally just crashed. That's not me shutting it down. That was an actual crash to desktop. So, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry about the break. Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, my goodness. All right, if you haven't seen it already, in the comments section down below, or I guess up to the right, or wherever, depends, I guess, how the interface is where you are watching it. There's gonna be a straw poll that's been started. Description down below. Go ahead and respond to that when you can. It's sort of a decision we should definitely make early on. So, like, it's not that breaking, right? It's not going to break anything if we go, but it does mean we'll have a lot of different things. For example, we won't have our lesser drawman buddy anymore. If I go to SC, for example, we'll have to I'll switch to Ordinator, which is another perk overhaul. I'll probably switch to Ordinator instead of Percus Maximus, because Percus Maximus heavily relies on SKSE. Eventually, SKSE and Sky UI and stuff will be upgraded, but it also means we won't have Sky UI, which is like something I don't want to, do it. But anyway, stream has a link. Now, Phoenix says I should put it in Discord. Phoenix, if you want to link it in Discord, you can. Just take the link, copy it, throw it in Discord if you want to. That's fine. I'll probably do it in Discord after the stream, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're picking up right where we left off here with this stuff. I want to check really quick because I did reboot the game completely this time, and you'll notice we still do not have our spell, so something is still broken with that. If I use the bedroll, am I going to crash the desktop again? Let's take a look and see. I'm gonna go 7 hours and see if I still crash. Knowing something that I can replicate is a really good thing. So if it's just a once in a while thing, I don't mind. Looks like it hasn't crashed anything, so that's good. We are exposed. Ooh. If I go into the tent, I'm actually safe from the rain. But we are definitely getting exposure right now. Let's go ahead and destroy the campfire really quick. Check our status really quick. We're thirsty, hungry, and our exposure is we're cold. You feel chilly. 10% health, magicka, stamina regeneration. That's not that bad. It's only 10%. But we're going to need something to help us with the cold. So I guess when it's raining, we're cold. That is what it is. I don't understand how this has 30 warmth, but it does. Okay, so let's go. First off, we need to eat. So that's something that needs to happen. Then I need to put on some more clothing. So let's have the sleek fur cloak. Now this is fur. It's gonna help us be warm, but it's not gonna help us much with the rain. But I think it's still gonna help us be warm, so I'm gonna do it. And then I also want to have we already have the bracers. We don't need the gloves. That's probably fine then, just like that. That should help us with our warmth a little bit. We'll see. It's pretty cold, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and take care of our tent as well. So pack up the tent, and then we'll go. Okay, so the next task is to watch our elbows go through our our cloak. That's, of course, the next step. Watch the elbows go through the cloak. Another thing we won't really have much of is like these extra animations and stuff. It's like, I really like how this looks. Just like the spells we use when we cast and stuff. But honestly, the trade-off to have those as opposed to like stability, it just makes, I don't know. So we'll see. So far, if you guys are interested in the results of the poll, the link is in the comments. If you haven't responded to the poll yet, please take a look at it. It's in the comments. It's in the live chat. It's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 up from this point now. The results so far seem to be fairly balanced between waiting a little bit longer just to see if we can figure it out and go ahead and do it. So nobody said we absolutely shouldn't go to SE, which I guess makes total sense. But you guys seem to be pretty balanced on whether or not we should do it now or wait, which I have no problem with either one. But the longer we wait, and I'm not trying to persuade your vote, so don't think I'm trying to persuade your vote, but it's just the fact of the matter is the longer we wait, if we do decide to go in the future, and I don't have Percus Maximus when I switch, The longer we wait,
What are you doing
the
that
more
for?
I'm going to have to replay and repeat
Yes?
when we do go there, because I'll have to replay all the stuff to catch you up with the story. But we haven't done a whole lot with the story yet, so it's not like it's going to be super inconvenient right now. Okay, so yeah, we kind of lost a little bit of the story immersion here because
No
of...
signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Yes, we must know what we're dealing with. We see the destruction. This is what we want to deal with. The fires. They burn.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kid, save us. Here he comes
There
again.
it is. Let's get, oh, I'm thirsty now. You picked the wrong times, girl. Let's go ahead and drink and eat and drink and eat and... I've eaten too much. Oh, come on. Great, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed right now, is to be slower. All right, let's take the longbow. Pretty much gonna have to use this. I think I'm gonna use the Nord arrows.
It comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
And obviously, if I'm gonna be using arrows, I don't need the... Well, let me ask you guys, because that's the whole part of it, right? So are we gonna be using arrows, or do you guys want to try to use magic against the dragon? I don't think... I mean, we don't really have any spells that can go... I don't really think we have any spells that can reach it, but I guess I'll try to do magic if possible against the dragon, but I probably should have something to protect myself a bit more. So how about we go... Like, this fur armor's not bad. I'm gonna wear this for now. Until you guys tell me otherwise, I'm gonna wear this for now. Oh, into the tower. Didn't want to release that arrow. Where'd you go? Oh, Jesus. Where is he? I don't see it on my compass. And I'm really slow because I ate too much. Eating too much is really a bad idea. Really? It's attacking. Oh my god, the dragon's going to die. The dragon's going to die. What?
No!
Overgrown lizard. The tundra spider killed the dragon. I mean, come on, you guys. You can't make this up. The tundra spider killed the dragon.
I can't believe it.
I mean, that might just be. I don't know.
I can't believe it.
What the hell just happened? The tundra spider. That's what happened. The tundra spider killed the dragons. Basically, I mean, it took it down to no health, and then the dragon was also like standing in its own fire the whole time too. So that didn't help. But I mean, wow.
We killed it. I can't believe it. Look at that. What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
I'm dazed. I must look. Okay.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I'm what?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
No. Well, I mean, yes, I did that, but the Dova spider... That's the comments. Dova spider killed the dragon, pretty much. I think you may be right. I don't know what happened to me. I really don't. I mean, I just kind of, came over here and that happened, so.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm going to try and shout. Powers. Unrelenting force. Wait, where did it? Oh, yeah, duh. Yep, that's the one I want.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn.
She summons the
born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Yeah, by the way, the bones, they weigh a little less because you guys voted to have them weigh less, so let's go ahead and take those. And the septums, we need those. Steel arrows, okay. I don't need the guard stuff, but I can sell it. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just take it. We can sell it.
But tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them.
Or the
but
spiders
I
can
don't
kill
need
them.
Some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You should recruit the spiders.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this.
I haven't.
I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm.
Where's
over
that
tales and legends.
There's a spider right here.
That was shouting. What you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Yeah, I guess I am. See? There's the spider that's responsible for killing the dragon. The giant tundra spider. Pretty much, like the dragon killed it, but then it looks like there were some wolves as well that were getting in on it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, that kind of I didn't do it, I swear. Definitely wasn't part of my plan. There's a ring on this deer. That makes sense. And okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's the dragon quest. I don't know what to say about that. Now, the staff is supposed to go on my back, so let me see if Dual Sheath Redux is even working regarding that. Because I turned it off. So if I turn it on, if I equip the staff, it should go on my back. And it's not. So maybe Dual Sheath Redux is the thing that's causing the problems. Yeah, you see the staff? It's under me, right? It's underneath my feet. It means there's something wrong with the skeleton pack that I'm using for that mod. So I need to fix that. But that's what's happening there. I'm wondering if it's the same deal with the... I don't think it's the same deal with the sword, but it probably will be the same deal with the shield. So if I was to wield a shield, which I don't think I have, do I? Shield. I don't actually have one. Oh, here we go. This shield right here, right? See, the shield is under my feet too, and that's because my Dual Sheath Redux is mixed up. So I have to run the patch for this again, I think. And a lot of the problems we're having is probably because of those patches. I'd probably need to run them again, but yeah. Well, for now we just won't have it, and that'll just be the way it is. So. All right, so what are we doing now? We're gonna go back and talk to the Jarl. Is that what we should do now? I don't know. A recovery spell. I'm gonna set that to. Let's see. Frostbite should be 1. Sparks. I think I'm gonna make that one. These are gonna be my summons. So let's do you there and you there, and then I'll put recovery there. Okay. I'm setting these, by the way, it looks like they're being set to numbers. on my keyboard, which they are, but they're also being set to my mouse. I have the Logitech G602. I think it's got like 12 buttons on it, so I'm moving really slow because apparently that's what happens when you eat like one too many carrots. That's pretty much. Oh, that's an empty bottle. I need that one. Here we go. All right, so let's see. Wolf versus spider versus dragon. Dragons have arachnophobia. Yeah, apparently spiders are really super powerful against dragons. It probably what happened is the thunder spider poisoned it. I mean, I don't see why the poison would hit it that hard, but
Oh, did you need something?
it might be what happened. Whoa, what was that? Oh, right, duh.
Need something?
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Well, I don't think it makes sense for them to ask me that, but okay. That was the Greybeards. That's what the world was shaking up just now. That was the Greybeards. They are summoning me as the Dragonborn. And I think we're gonna also want to take a look and maybe get started on our alchemy path here. All right, start getting some money. I might do that. I might start that next episode. We'll make some money doing some alchemy and then go from there. I just love these retextures. If I go to SE, I'm gonna miss these retextures. Like the brick, the stone on the walls and stuff like this. I'm gonna miss that. I'm not gonna miss the trees in the distance being the wrong color. That part I'm not gonna miss very much. And the level of detail that you can see in the new game is actually pretty comparable to what you see in this game right now with Dindulad. But the only difference is that my lods have the fire, so you can see the fire over there burning, and the light. There's a fire way over in the distance, which well, if the trees weren't so tall, you could see those in the light. Oh yeah, the tall trees. Like I'm not even entirely sure SE would have the tall trees. I'm not sure. You guys aren't sure what you want me to do either. You're about 50-50 split right now. So, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk to the Jarl. We're almost leveled up.
Well, look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
He's following me. He's following me. He's a creepy guy. I'm just kidding. I want to talk to him.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. And we'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
All right. So, why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information.
Uh-huh.
If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Maybe I will walk away.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Okay, well, we're outside. Let's put on a different hood. Just because I think it would look better. How about we put on... Honestly, fur is not a good idea in the rain, so... I don't really have anything else other than that. I have fur armor on, so... Barbarian armor is definitely not a good idea. Could put on the guard's helmet. That will look really stupid. Yeah, we look really good in this, don't we? This is thumbnail worthy right here. This is what we're gonna have. That's our thumbnail. I'm just kidding. How about we go... I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna go talk to the Jarl, so I guess I'll just leave it. Not as the helmet, though. Let's put it,
Oh, look over there!
Oh, wow, that actually goes underneath the helmet. Okay. Novice hood's fine.
Hands off!
Okay. There's lightning. You guys see the lightning? That's a mod.
Yes.
The rain being better, that's a mod. However, important to note, Vivid Weathers, which is the mod we're using for the weather system, Vivid Weathers is compatible now with SE, so we wouldn't lose the weathers. That's good.
Battleborn, give me your money.
A lot of the textures are also already compatible.
I don't have any money.
I'm looking at it right now on my other computer, and the sound is still shit. Sound is still compressed. What you're listening to right now is true 3D sound with uncompressed wave files. And that's what the original game has, uncompressed audio. And SE has heavily compressed audio. It's really stupid. It doesn't sound very good at all to me, but that's what it is. I have really great headphones, so people who are watching on little speakers probably won't care. Okay, so let's talk to the Jarl. And let's go ahead and take our hood off. We would take our hood off in the presence of the Jarl, right?
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Has no one told you, like, at all about this? The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn. I killed the dragon. I think I deserve a reward. Or the fourth option, hey, did you know spiders can kill dragons? I mean, granted, okay, I did kill the dragon with my arrow because I am the only one that can kill the dragon. But, I mean, come on. The spiders took it down to 1 HP. Yeah, we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out, I may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it. It's just what the men called me. I think that's probably I say lore friendly, but really it's our backstory friendly. I think that's probably the better option, is that's just what the men called me. Because I don't know what it is, right? So I'm not a Nord.
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing.
Okay, well. I'm reading the comments right now. It says there's a mod for SD that makes NPCs look amazing. Well, I have WSCO installed right now, and that's probably the best character overhaul mod that exists as far as I'm concerned. And I have that installed here, and it is compatible with SE already, so character models would be fine. It's still not compatible with RS Children, which I guess I don't care. But, the Greybeards. What do they want with me? I don't know who the Greybeards are, actually, so...
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, Don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
No.
And this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
That whiner.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
I like how I brush myself off as he says
to
that.
Have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, I need to address a few comments, because I was reading comments while that scene was going on as well. And yeah, Tom has a good point. And that's kind of my thinking is that if we decide to do SE early, then you don't have to wait very long for the next episode, because, like, I could just...
I'm so angry, I can hardly stand it.
Oh,
Father promised me a new dress days ago.
hang on.
Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
But I don't want to be patient. I want my dress right now. Father promised.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going to tell Father you said that.
He's right
Put
there.
your hand in your hive for sure.
All right, let's go somewhere.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar?
Hang on.
Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Okay, let's go somewhere where there's not going to be any talking. And, I wanted to address a couple of comments here.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Oh, I forgot about her.
It's an honor to serve you.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Okay, well, what does the housecarl do? Yeah, she will accept my house. I don't need her help right
Good
now.
day.
Okay, so basically, what would happen here? The question is, and it's a really good question. Let's actually, I kind of want to get another. There we go. It's a really good question. Like, what would happen if we went to special edition now, right? Well, first off, I'd save it, and actually, I'm going to do that because you never know when a crash of desktop will happen, which is another point in and of itself. You never know when a crash of desktop will happen when you're running with the old version of Skyrim. The new version of Skyrim is a lot more stable. We'll definitely say that. It's definitely more stable. I can use more of my VRAM, thankfully. I think the crash of desktop that happened there was because my mod list right now is using 3.9 gigabytes of VRAM. With Windows 10 and Windows 8, there is a hard limit on the amount of VRAM you can use. Not RAM, VRAM, video RAM from your graphics card. There's a hard limit of 4 gigabytes that you can use with DirectX 9. It's a known issue. They haven't fixed it. It's a Microsoft thing. It's with Windows. That's just the way it is. And if you try to use DirectX 9 and you try to do more than 4 gigabytes of VRAM, it crashes it crashes DirectX 9 basically. So the new Skyrim is DirectX 11. That fixes that problem entirely. I can load more onto my system. It's 64-bit, so I can load more onto my system. I might even be able to play in 1440p and actually release this in 1440p like I originally wanted to, maybe. But as far as mods go, yeah, things will have to change. We're going to lose our summon, our lesser Draman. We're going to lose that. I will have to start a brand new save file. It's possible that I'll get the Draman back, because the Draman is part of the Apocalypse spell pack, and the Apocalypse spell pack is compatible with SSE. So all these new spells that we're seeing, we have accessible to us right now, that will still be accessible to us. It's Apocalypse. Percus Maximus will not be accessible to us. It depends on SSE. However, another perk overhaul is Ordinator. Now, Ordinator is a little more lore-friendly, a little bit. It doesn't change as much about the game, and it's also much more compatible with things. It also is a little easier to work with in the back end. But it doesn't make as extreme of changes, and in my opinion, it's not as interesting as Percus Maximus. For example, there's no Wayfarer tree or anything like that, right? I don't like this. I want to do this. It's not my preference, right? But for the sake of stability, I'm totally open to not doing it. But the thing is, the script extender is not a thing. So Sky UI is not a thing. Deadly Dragons, the mod that we're using to alter the dragons if we want to, right? Deadly Dragons won't be a thing. We will not have this mod. It will be gone. It relies entirely on the script extender. We will have Apocalypse. That's going to happen. Asus is compatible. I think it's in a beta right now, but it's pretty stable from what I can hear, so it's compatible. Campfire and Frostfall, those are both compatible, but we won't get the MCMs. This is the MCM, right? The mod, I don't know what MCM stand for. Mod Control Manager, something like that. We won't get any of this stuff, so we're not going to be able to really configure it the same way. I'm going to have to do it with hard files, I think. So I'm not going to be able to do Asus like this. I'll have to do it with hard files, I think. Corinthia Tower Reborn, you guys don't know this yet. This is a mod that is really cool, but it's a long ways away. We don't need it yet. Complete Crafting Overhaul, I have to double check to see if that's compatible. I don't know. Deadly Dragons, it's gone. We're not going to have it. I think Dual Sheath Redux is compatible. I think. Although, honestly, it's causing more problems right now than it is helping. Mostly, I think, because of my own setup. Din Dulad is going to be irrelevant because the distant objects that are rendered in the distance, there's Special Edition renders objects in the distance better anyway right now. It's not irrelevant. Din Dulad will be improved and it will be better. It will still improve the game later, for sure, but it's not necessary because it just isn't. Enhanced Blood and Effects, I don't know. Enhanced Towns and Cities, I don't know. Extended UI, almost certainly probably won't happen. Finis actually is. This is my animation mods that I have. It changes the way we stand and all that stuff. That is compatible, but the animations that go with it are not. So it doesn't really help me much. Footprints, I don't know. Immersive Armors is close. The mod author is close to having it stable. It's testing right now. It's available, but it's testing. It's really kind of experimental. Immersive Citizens, I believe, is the same situation as Immersive Armors. You won't get the MCM for it, which for this, they're all just left on anyway, so I don't care. Immersive HUD, I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know. So there's a lot of mods that we won't have, right? But the point of it is not so much do we have the same mods. The point is, will we have a similar experience or a better experience if we move to the special edition, right? That's the thing, right? So, yeah, I'm reading your comments right now at the same time, though. If we wait for the script extender is months away, right? It could be months away. It could be a month away. It could be months away. The longer we wait to switch to SE, the more I have to replay in order to catch up the series before I make another episode. Because I'm not going to have you guys, I'm not going to start over in the streaming, right? I'm not going to start the streaming over. I'm going to replay in the new version up with the same decisions up to the same point, and then start the streams from the same point. So it's still an immersive, sort of fluid story that's being told with the edited episodes. That's the idea. The longer we wait to switch, the more I have to replay. Now, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with replaying more, but it's about what you guys are okay with. In the same sense, we're not that far. We're only level 4, right? As far as playthrough, if I wasn't streaming this series and I wasn't presenting it and editing it, there's like maybe 3 hours worth of play that's been done. So we're very, very early right now. Right? It won't matter. But for the most part, the only reason I'm really asking this question is because we got that crash to desktop. For the most part, our thing is stable, right? For the most part, this is a stable playthrough. But we have our bugs. We have our quirks. Dual Sheath Redux isn't working right. I can probably fix that. My animation things keep freezing up. I can probably fix that too. We had that crash to desktop. That might even be a conflict with a patch that's not right, which is causing the other problems. It possibly could be. I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking. If we play SE now, I'm reading the comments right now too. So there's a mod that's similar to Sky UI. Similar, yes. I can also use Sky UI 2.2. Sky UI 2.2 is a really old version of Sky UI, but it does work for SE. I could use that too. I'm okay with that. I can even get rid of the warning pop-up. I'm okay with that. I could do that. Wet and Cold is in, definitely in. I don't know about immersive sounds. I don't have immersive sounds installed, so I don't know about that. I might be able to install it. I don't know if AOS is installed, but I do know that the 3D audio that I have working for the game right now is working for SE, so that's good. Even though the sound is crap quality in SE, that's still good. Can Skyrim progress be consoled, as in just edit your game save, decisions, etc.? I don't know. I don't know if I can. It depends. Like right now, yeah, we could totally console it because like I've done one quest and I have 4 levels. But the nature of Democracy Series is that you guys are helping me with my perks that I want to choose too. And if I move to SE, it's a whole new perk system, which means I need your votes on that too. I need you guys to decide how we're spending our level ups. Right now, you only have 3 decisions to make. If we wait a month from now, you might have 20 decisions to make, or I might have to just make them on your behalf based on your old decisions and catch you up, which might have to happen too. Maybe I'll have to buy new spells. I have no idea. We might have different weapons. I have no idea. I don't know how that transition works. I do know that I cannot take this specific save file and move it to SE. Can't do that. Percus Maximus is integrated into it. I can't do it. I know that. And I know that, and until the script extender comes out for SSE, I cannot do that. Until Percus Maximus gets updated, which I have no idea when that will be. I cannot do that. So, So yeah, I'm still waiting for you guys. I think what I might do here, I have a client that wants me to get online with him really quick. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop the stream here. I'm going to get on the phone with this client really quick, and then I'm going to join you guys on the Discord channel. If you're a part of our Discord channel, join the after party. There's an after party. I'm calling it the after party anyway. Stream after party chat channel, voice channel. We'll have that. In fact, I'm going to open it up right now so you guys can chat if you want. If you're part of our Discord channel, this will be like a really cool little thing to hang out and chat with us, and maybe we'll talk about it there. Might be something kind of cool. So let me know you guys' thoughts, and we'll go ahead and we'll open that up. So right now, the chat channel is open. Feel free to join if you want. And, you can join the stream after party voice channel on Discord, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to look into mod compatibilities, and I'll see about getting a post out to you guys on what will work and what won't. And maybe we'll do a repoll on that, right? Because I think the game looks great, but it doesn't necessarily matter how good it looks if it doesn't work great, right? It has to work before it looks great. So that's basically my main thing. So Thiago says, how can you join the Discord channel? Good question. I think there's a link in the description of this video. I don't know. Let's check. I don't know if I left it in the description of the video. I might have. If I didn't, click on the channel name, and then you'll see the Discord link. I did not. So click on the Discord link, or click on Hot Tips, whatever you want to do, right there. And if you click on the Hot Tips label or the Hot Tips channel name, go to either the. It depends. If you're looking at the stream on YouTube Gaming, then you'll want to go to the About tab, and you'll see the Discord link there. Just click that, and you'll join the Discord channel. If you're watching this on the regular YouTube view page, like, you know, you see a white background instead of a black one. If you're watching this on the regular YouTube page, go to the channel's main page, and in the banner image on the page, in the banner image on the right side, you'll see these little links, and the little purple one is the Discord link. Click that little purple one, and that'll sign you up to Discord as well. Also, if those two things aren't working for you for some reason, check the latest uploaded video on the channel. As of this recording, of course. Latest uploaded video is like a 2-minute video that introduces you to Discord, and there's a link in there that will help you to join too. So there's a lot of different accessibility there. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. Good decisions here. Sorry it's still a little clunky. That's part of the reason why I'm asking you about Special Edition, because I think in the long term, certainly in the long term, but maybe not the short term, but I think in the long term, moving to Special Edition will probably lead to a more stable playthrough, probably. So, anyway, it is what it is. I'll see you guys. Myself personally, I'll be in the after party channel in maybe 15 minutes because I have to take care of a client thing right now. But feel free to join the after party. The stream channel is open right now. You guys can chat. You guys physically talk, not just type, but physically talk to each other if you want to, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.